Our next reader is Paffenhofer. She holds a BA in UGA in English with an emphasis in creative writing. She lives in Athens and is a substitute teacher. She won a coloring contest when she was little.
Thanks. This is okay? This is okay. Thanks, Athica and Andy and Matt and Ida and all you guys out there. When I think about water, I think Wu-Tang Clan. Okay.
Nice.
Exhibit A. Jacques Cousteau could never get this low. Exhibit B. I got deep like a Navy SEAL. Exhibit C. Check out the flow like the Hudson or PCD.
Nice.
That's just a preface. Okay, this one's called Advice. Seriously though, the next poet who doesn't make me laugh, I'm going to tell on them. It's not fair. My teeth wouldn't go anywhere near their moon, much less their poems. A poem is a piece of bread. Pie in the face is love. When you go fishing for compliments, you sometimes get carp or gar. Laundry and unattached limb have stuff in common. I have a spoon. My spoon is ready to scoop ice cream from your skull. My grocery list makes more fun than your list poem. My degree is a number, meaning heated, meaning alive. If my tears were milk, I'd be the one creating the spilled milk and crying over it. This whole thing is bogus and plenty good. There is a scarf that eats cupcakes, but it doesn't live in your poem. Take that. Bird brain poet, you always choose the worst form of suicide, drowning in a kiddie pool of your own words, wearing your images like deflated floaties. Water-headed poet, why aren't you riding your bike down the highway screaming, "Where's Waldo?" Air-headed poet, when I throw you overboard, why don't you float? How about the image of a bride shooting milk out of her nose? Drown in that. Let the vulture's beak edit your poems. Stop going around saying cricket this and blackbird that. Bird brain poet, grow some ears.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is for Anne. When the moon has its way with sap, my left lid's lazier than my right. My hands sculpt themselves to silt and erase the lightning bolt mouth at the bottom of a bed where pants meet shirts and overlap up. This one is called You Can't Do Your Laundry Without Water. The guy who usually gives me a piggyback ride is in the shop. My body's a train stuck to the tracks with electrical glue, you. If you won't get drunk, get moonlit. Let the stars fall delicate as nails. Pull the jeans out of the dryer. Find the fortune, all laundricized and fuzz-fucked, all dull and hip-gone. Under the hood of a watermelon, we use fingers for dexterity and whoring. Hickeys come and visit sometimes. Your face is better than cake, and I like cake. Okay, so this one is called Player Piano and the Moon That Wouldn't Listen. Thanks for the insomnia. Magenta pile drives through socks and sweaters, moth-loved and zipping themselves open. Imagine the empty buoyancy of boats, wood veins, purple mishaps, and rivers of stretch marks. A windowsill that has one step. She bites off wide imagination of fingernails. Scars fold into hugs. Nooks starched for celibacy. Buttoned lust. Beg brain matter. Beg solar lunacy. Sometimes her hip bone acts the wishbone's part. She seduces herself till he's on top, in love with gravity, letting his fingers sink into keys. And this is the last one. And that's when I noticed the mask on their wall. They already had masks on their faces. The masks they wore were made out of paper plates, which they scribbled eyes on. He had bug eyes and hers were asleep. The mouth was cut out of his and his tongue pushed through, asking me a question. I didn't want to answer, so I asked for another PPI. I could feel their expectancy, so I sipped the bottle and started tapping on the countertop. Where was my mask? Did fake eyelashes count? They stood next to me, one on either side. In one ear she whispered, "Do you like leather?" In the other he whispered, "Do you like mayonnaise?"